Hey everybody, so I want to do something a little different. Usually on my page I'm just showing things that I find on toy hunts and mail calls that I get stuff in. But since I have a pretty big collection and it's one of my passions, I just wanted to show off my room. So I want to give you guys a tour. So I'll bring you inside and show you my man cave. First, we're going to show the outside. So when you come down my stairs, here is a R2D2 cooler from Pepsi with Phillies World Champ puzzle framed there. And I have a bunch of Hard Rock pins. A lot of those I've been to, but a lot of them I did buy on eBay. But a good portion of them I have been to. There's my man cave sign with some horrible glare from the light. Got Irish flag, vintage Eagles chair with Tigger dressed up as Indiana Jones. There's that horrible glare again. That's a poster I got from the Disney 100 Years museum tour that they had at the Franklin Institute in Philly. I thought that would be really nice to put on my door going into my room. Got some Jarvis as my co-pilot up there from Age of Ultron. Down here, Phillies World Series champs from 2008 doormat. And then over here, we have my G.I. Joe collection. I have a lot in the box, but these are the ones I opened. So you got some Joes of Cobra up top, some Joes here with pops behind them. Down here, some vintage Joe stuff. Yes, that is Ernie from Sesame Street. That's from when I was a child, so I thought it'd be neat to throw him in there. Some Valaverse figures, which are super cool. Horrible glare from the case, but here's some more vintage Joe stuff. And then more vintage toys down there. Gargoyles, Cops, He-Man, Indiana Jones. Come up. Go over here. Yes, I have physical media. Do not judge. I like to have DVDs and Blu-rays. And some little things I brought back from Disney. Some Funko Pops of U2. And over here, Star Wars patches. Some Joes. Angus Young from AC/DC Pop. Alright, so now I'm going to take you in the room so I can show you around. Alright, so you come in right away. There is my Notre Dame man cave rug. There's a coffee table full of retired Lego sets. There's my futon. And straight ahead are various autographs from Star Wars actors and actresses that I've met. And 3 Hot Toys. Star Wars Hot Toys, Mando, Ahsoka, and Rey. And then I'm going to pan around. I'll zoom in here first. Give you some close-ups of some autographs. Glare again. It's horrible because of the lighting in here is really bright. So some various autographs. There's one of my prized possessions, meeting Ashley Eckstein, who does the voice of Ahsoka. Met her in Rhode Island. Some more autographs. Alright, I have one autograph that's not Star Wars. There's Larry Kenney, who did the voice of Lino in Thundercats, so that kind of stands out from all the Star Wars ones. So I'll pan back and I'm going to go around. Over here is a lot of my Legos. I do have a bunch in storage bins, but these are the ones I'm displaying. Everything from Star Wars. Got a whole shelf of Marvel ones. Got the guitar down bottom. Miscellaneous ones up there. Race cars and Batmobile and helicopter. The Up House that I had to hang. I mean, you don't just put that on a shelf. That has to be hung. That's just a given for me. Coming over here, again, glare's horrible from the lighting. So there's pictures of first trip to Disney, pins from when I was at Disney. There's a lot of those keys that they don't make anymore, which is sad because those things were pretty cool. She-Hulk picture there that'll tie into the She-Hulk collection in a moment. Got some more Legos down here. And then we'll come up. In this case, top has the original 6 Avengers comic version of the figures. Some She-Hulk stuff behind them. And again, glare is horrible from the display cases, but these first 3 shelves are all She-Hulk stuff. She is my second favorite Marvel character. You'll be seeing number 1 in a moment. A lot of different things in here, from Pops to Marvel Legends to Funko Pop. Well, I said Funko Pops, but what else we got there? Vinylmations, Lego, Funko Soda, statues. Have a lot. And then down bottom is Spider-Man villains and heroes from Marvel Legends. I thought that was a nice little shelf to make there of those. And then coming up, we've got my couch, and then Skyline of Philly, Eagles Man Cave sign. And when the Eagles won the Super Bowl, that's that sign there. I got 2 autographed bats. Coming closer, Mike Schmidt and Cecil Fielder. I know it's an odd combo, but players that I like. Over here is more sports stuff. We've got, the top is a mixture of Philly stuff, from Pops to figurines to actual beer cans that have Philadelphia all over them, which I thought was cool. Down here we have a mixture of Sixers and Phillies memorabilia, a lot of autographs from everyone from Dr. J to Richie Ashburn, Schmidt, Doug Glanville, Kruk. So that's pretty cool. Down here, I've got a hat autographed by the entire Villanova team. Back in the day, the Malik Allen, Chuck Cornegay team. Barkley, that's his rookie card, and then an autograph card. Down here, a lot of Eagle stuff. Some more autographs. And then bottom is, there's a football autograph by the whole 1990 team. That rock is actually a piece of Veterans Stadium. And coming over here, there is a seat back from Veterans Stadium. Some more autographs. We got Bobby Taylor, Randall Cunningham, Ron Jaworski, Merrill Reese, Vince Papale, and also a Vince Papale jersey. And then what man cave wouldn't be complete without a refrigerator, but because I am a geek, I don't have an ordinary fridge. I have an R2-D2 fridge. And this is complete with water and beer. And these things are super cold. I mean, it's fantastic. I got this off of the Facebook Marketplace. So that is fantastic. So coming up here is my Star Wars collection. Pan back a little bit. Various items here. Going closer. Top has a Republic gunship, some Pops. There's my Obi-Wan Kenobi collection. He's one of my favorite characters. Down here we've got some statues, mini replicas, and that's an carded vintage Ewok in a protective case. Vintage Droid Factory set, and an Ewok cookie jar that's never had a cookie in it, but I do love it. Middle case, we've got Trapper Wolf helmet from the Mandalorian TV show, and then the rest of it is all 3 3/4 inch figures from the Clone Wars animated series. Then over here we've got all my vintage stuff. That's not vintage, that's another gunship. But from here down is all vintage. Yes, that is my original Return of the Jedi lunchbox from when I was a kid, and it does have the thermos inside. Various vintage Star Wars items. Jabba, the Rancor, Hoth base. That back there is the Empire Strikes Back Atari game, still in the box. It's not sealed, but I still have the box for it. And down there, Obi-Wan's not vintage, he's from the 90s, but Slave One and the Mini Ray are vintage. And then coming back a little bit, there's my vintage complete Ewok Village. So we'll come back up, and my door on the other side, on the inside now, I have Captain America's Stealth Shield and Captain Carter's shield. Coming over, and then here is my favorite superhero. Here's my Iron Man collection. So I got a lot of stuff in here. There's my Hall of Armors that I made with Marvel Legend figures. And then various other items of Iron Man here. My son actually drew that picture that I have in a frame. Other pictures from my daughter. And then over here, we've got, the top is a mixture of different things. Stan Lee stuff. Mezco, Thor, and Hulk from Ragnarok. But the rest of this is Iron Man. I won't go into detail naming everything in here, but I have, for example, the Hot Toys Mark V Iron Man armor. That's my favorite armor. I have the helmet, some Legos, Funko Pops, Legend figures, Toy Biz figures. I will point out one thing, though. This is the original 1980s Iron Man Secret Wars figure. That's the very first Iron Man collectible I ever owned. That's my original from when I was a kid. That's what got me started. And I'll come over a little bit, and in the corner over here, I have some X-Men figures in retro packaging. Down bottom, I have both versions of Captain Carter, Marvel Legends. And then down there are my vintage Darth Vader case and C-3PO case. There's the vintage Death Star playset complete. And Cloud Car. And we'll come up here. I have some autographs. Pardon the glare. There's Tom Kane did the voice of Yoda in the Clone Wars. The late great Jeremy Bulloch, who played Boba Fett. Ray Park played Darth Maul. And Shannon McRandall, who cosplays as Mara Jade. Got a couple droids here. Build-A-Droids from Disney on my first trip to Disney. No, my second, actually. Second. Unfortunately, they don't do that anymore, which is a shame. And then these are some of my rare carded figures that are in cases. We'll come over here. Some of my Xbox and Xbox 360, PlayStation games. Star Wars picture. Up there is the LPGA tour that was up here a few years ago. That's Morgan Pressel and Paula Creamer, and I got them both to autograph my ticket, which I thought was pretty cool. Notre Dame sign, Play Like a Champion. And then down here is my Disney collection from the parks and various other things. Over here, there's my Build-A-Droid I built when I went to Disney. There's Rey's saber. There's my lightsaber that I built hanging on the wall at Disney. And then over here is the part of my room that I rearranged the most. my Black Series and Marvel Legend figures because they keep making them and I see ones that I like and I get them and either open them, try to find room in here. It's a nerve-wracking game of Tetris I play. Give you a better look. This is the best it's actually ever looked since I've been doing this. More Notre Dame stuff. Down here is my Ahsoka carded figures. And more Ahsoka stuff up there. And then we have here my Star Wars collection, some of it. Carded and open, various items. Got a Disney shelf there of Disney stuff. Bottom shelf is all Ahsoka. There's my vintage AT-AT. And then back over here. And then lastly, I'll swing around and show you the table. A closer look at the table. And here are all the Lego sets I have on here. With the exception of one, the Mandalorian ship. I believe the rest of them are all retired. So there you go. Alright, so that's my room. Figure I'd do a little tour and give you guys a peek into what I collect and what I like and where I hang out. So I hope you liked it and keep checking my page for more updates and more fun. Catch you guys later.